Those first Australians who were sent to Hazaribag were very aware that they were following in a great tradition of missionaries being sent since the beginning of the Society of Jesus in the 16th century.
There's something very unique about the relationship that Jesuit mission has with its supporters and family of friends. There is a depth in the relationship. There's trust. There's an intense interest in the work.
What the Australians found when they went to Hazaribag was just so much life and so much human potential.
They set up schools under the trees, and then they developed small parishes and small communities. 75 years later, that legacy of the Australian Jesuits is so strong. They're educating 25,000 young men and women in the Hazaribag province every year. In the late 90s, when the Australian province decided to broaden Jesuit missions focus to other parts of Southeast Asia, and more they're all now working with lay collaborators and local people, because you really want the local people to be the leaders and becoming the change agents. When you bring the gift of water, where women and children have had to walk for a couple of hours with a huge container to get water, and now there's a tank and water amenities, the difference that simple gift makes.
Our supporters who do share of their time and treasure and talent, participating somehow in God's plan. We do now have generations of supporters whose parents and grandparents, even great-grandparents, now we've got their great-grandchildren, supporting the next generation of Jesuit missionaries.
The work is about encouraging them to have the confidence and the skills to make change themselves and bring others into that change. Young students that have been given an education are now at university. A young person that's been given a trade and is now making an income, advocating for the rights of people that have disabilities, giving them opportunities to flourish.
Freedom from oppression, freedom from fear, freedom from poverty.
Creating an inclusive and just world where all of humanity can flourish.